And here we are. Okay, so here's the battle. I paused the game. The outcome of the battle between two armies depends on a number of things. Number of levies, okay. Which, if any, man at arms. I have some light footmen, only 25 of 100, not a ton. And the terrain's the commander. So I'm the commander. I'm a holy warrior. I've got a commander advantage of 26, martial skill of 21, leading my own soldiers +5. Okay. I'm commanding myself. This guy, the Earl, is commanding his own armies, but he's only got 13. So I've got a commander advantage. I'm a smarter commander. I've got better troops. I've got knights. So yeah, and now here's what happens. Here's the next thing. So here's the advantage. 8 in my favor. That means the damage is increased by 16%, which means this is going to be a wash. I'm going to destroy this guy. Our advantage plus 26, their advantage, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then this first one is maneuver phase. Both sides are preparing for battle. Okay, we're still maneuvering. This is when my skirmishers come in. They're going to get into position first and screen my soldiers as they maneuver. Okay? Now here's the next phase. Now we're into the early battle phase. Ordered retreat will be possible in the late battle phase. Okay, so now any archers or skirmishers are now firing on their troops. See, now it's ticking because the skirmishers are now firing arrows. Their skirmishers are firing on me. I know they don't have preset, elite footmen like I have. They still have in their peasants some skirmishers. Okay, now there sometimes there's pop-ups like this. Oh, it went away. Even though I paused the game, it just said my knight damaged one of their something. I couldn't see what this is quickly enough, but one of my knights did something against one of their troops. Oh, here it is. Here, wounded somebody else. Our knight. So you'll get these. You'll get these occasionally. Wounded, killed. Okay. Yeah. So some of our knights, it gives you little pop-ups of things your knights or that you do. Okay. All right. We're gonna continue. Now we're in the actual. Oh. So we got a wounded soldier too. Our brother, Concho Bar, has been wounded and the injury runs deep. I fear his body is not strong enough to fight on his own. I feel death lingering by his bedside. Okay, so my brother got hurt. There's nothing that can be done. He gets the trait severely injured, which is this thing right here. Fertility is low, severe health penalty. Okay. But we're still going. We're still fighting this battle. And as you can see, okay, here it is. Here, wounded my injured knight. My knight tagged has been wounded. The injury runs deep. Okay, same thing again. My knight, as you can see, his face cut like bruised up. It's actually very cool. There's nothing that can be done. Okay. Now they're retreating. Now, I kind of wanted to pause that. That red there, we quickly saw, that changed to red when they're retreating. And if you have like horsemen or different things that can run down their troops, that retreating number will drop. I mean, it already dropped, but it drops much more rapidly if I'm able to chase them down. Okay, a siege. Your army is attacking the enemy holding. Clicking on the highlighted icon, the spearheads, okay, find out how it's going. Okay, so here's the siege here. You need to win sieges to win most wars as they increase your war score. Whenever a siege is won, it will take a few rounds of attack. The area will become occupied, changing its regular look to a striped one. The color of the stripes indicates who is holding it, so it should turn whatever color I am. What is this? Green? Whatever it is. Okay. Here it is here. Here's the siege screen, okay? War score. To get an idea of who's winning war, you can always look at the war score in the lower right corner. It's now at 21. I need to get to 100. Okay, at 100, you can force the other side to accept the peace offer. Conversely, if it's a minus 100, they can force you. War outcomes. All wars end in either victory, white peace, or defeat. The exact consequences change depending on your casus belli, and details for a specific war can be found by right-clicking on your ruler and by clicking offer peace. Okay, this is just, by the way, this one here is the victory screen, or if I lost, there would be a red one for the loss screen. It shows me slaughter at Desmond. I actually just killed them, okay? I lost 119 men. They lost 200 men. They have some survivors, and it shows you what I got from that. I got plus 21 to the war score. I got 49 fame for winning that battle, and he got wounded. Okay, no problem. All right, now we're at the siege. Back to the siege. Okay, siege of Tralles. Max 8 months left, which means it's going to take me at least 8 months to complete this siege. I have no siege weapons at the moment. My siege progress is 1 a day out of 250, so it's going to take quite a while. They got 456 garrison troops inside, and here's some effect modifiers. So here's the walls. The walls are still intact. I have no siege weapons to break down walls. If you can break down walls, a button will appear here, which allows you to actually assault the castle, but you lose a ton of men by doing it. It's just if you want to speed things up. The first one is here. We'll actually hit play, and you can see it's ticking down the first 20 days. Oh, here's the assault fort button, but it's grayed out. Okay, now garrison supplies, they're fully stocked. Their population is completely healthy and normal. They're doing fine. And this is just like wetlands, and it gives you the effects of being in the wetlands of the county here. Okay, this guy's taking to the sea. I don't know, no idea where he's going. I bet you he's going to come around and go this way. Okay, now stalemate. We're just sitting on siege. Enemy ally joins war. Earl Trag. Who is that? His son? Oh, did he actually die? Oh, he died from his wounds. So his son took over. I'm now fighting against his son. Okay. So the guy actually got wounded in battle. He actually has now died from it, and his son has taken over. Ah, my wife is pregnant. Prowess, -2. Okay, siege is progressing. My brother died from his wounds, and I've actually gained some stress from that right here. Okay, it happens in war. War is hell, right? Okay, new claimant. Of all the buffoonery I've ever seen in Earl Ragnvald's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing counselor has officially acknowledged Petty King Aid's claim to the Earldom of Thomond. So because of my low skill, here being 8, I mean it's poor, he's now given this guy a claim into my land. Like, it's just one of these unfortunate things. So I'm actually going to switch him to domestic affairs, which deals with more internal stuff. So if he screws up, at least it's only internal. You're supposed to make friends, not enemies. Great job, Earl Ragnvald. Okay. All right, let's continue on with our siege. 4 months left. Now, oh, here he is here. So now he's actually taken to the sea, swung around. He's now attacking my vassal's barony. This is 4 months left. If I click on this, this is 5 months left, which means I'm going to have to finish this and have a month to march over to fight him before he conquers that county. But I have a feeling once I conquer this one, because it's a one-county war, I feel like the war is just going to end. So we're going to click on this. Friendly exchanges. What does this say? Okay, so Kentigbrian gained 20 opinion of you. Who is him? My nephew. Your spouse's excellent diplomacy skill led to this windfall. Right, so here's my spouse here. She's got very high diplomacy. I'm actually going to click on, one thing they didn't talk about here is what your wife can do. So you click on this button here under your council button, assist ruler. What can my wife do? She can do general support or specific support in these areas. So assist ruler is just general stuff based on her skills. But because she's so good at court politics, I'm going to click on actually this and try and really take advantage and do court politics and try and hopefully she could help these people out, increase their skills, especially him, because his diplomacy is pretty terrible. So hopefully she can help him increase a bit. And we'll do that, hit on pause, and we're going to continue. We're almost done. 25 days left. Okay, preaching unauthorized doctrine. Your court's chaplain's poor learning skill caused this problem. This is what happens when you have bad council members. Again, average. So he's now cost me 50 piety, because he's preached some kind of anti-Catholic something. All right, it's about to pop. 17 days. Oh, camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my knight's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Conchobar and Mayor Dolagus in the middle of a heated argument. This is my vassal, the mayor. And this is my nephew, marshal, and knight. Okay, so here's my 3 options. Deliver a speech, which is a 60% chance I will gain 150 prestige, 100 martial lifestyle points to increase my martial lifestyle. Both of them will get plus 20, or it's a 39% chance to fail. Have them whipped to give me some dread. They both lose 20% opinion, 20 opinion of me. Forget this. I'm going to do the first one and take my chances. 60% chance, I take my chances. And good. I get up and deliver a speech about how we are fighting for the petty kingdom of Munster and how we must stand together. Looking abashed, Conchobar and Mayor apologize. So I get 150 prestige, I get 100 points towards my martial lifestyle, and both get plus 20 opinion in me. We're stronger when we stand together. Good. Sinful Prince Archbishop is exposed. Heffelstein. I don't know where he is. Okay. Where is this guy? Oh, he's German. Doesn't bother me. Okay. Victory is near. Your war score is at 100%. You're now able to use the enforced demands on the enemy ruler. Right-click on that character and select Offer Peace, or click the war score to open the same menu. Okay. Siege is won. So I got 29 gold from conquering this... I looted 29 gold basically from this barony. Click close that. Prisoners taken, and I took... Is that the guy's son? No, it's not. It's not the ruler's son, but it's definitely someone there. Okay. So now I click on this. Okay, I understand. And it says enforce demands. So here it is here. He becomes my vassal. I get all the benefits we talked about earlier. I have 100% war score, so we click on enforce demands. Greetings, my liege. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. He has no choice. He has to take it. He's now my vassal. So be it. Okay. But again, he retains title of this county. I did not take the county over, but my dukedom has now grown. As you can see, the white has now grown around this entire area. Okay. Congratulations on your victory. You are now experiencing what it's like to make it through an essential part of the game. Let's just pause the game. From now on, you will stop the tutorial lessons appearing. You will, however, still be able to get some advice if you open them when they pop their alert at the top of the screen. In this advice, they will elaborate on the most important things you encounter. Thanks for staying with us, and good luck. I understand. Okay, my son. I have a new son. Which is gonna mess up my inheritance thing. I think... Actually, I only have one county. I wonder if he's going to partition. If one guy will get the earldom, or if I think he'll keep it, actually. I think the one guy will keep it. Okay, there's a lot to go through over there. We're just going to stick with this for now. Okay, let's just finish this. Who do you want to call after myself? What's my son's name? Brian. After an ancestor, after her dad, after my dad, Donchad, a good Catholic name like Eustace, Zachariah, Stephen, Magnus, or a good Irish name. I mean, I don't know. I don't know too much about Irish names, but we're going to call him Fergus, because Fergus is an awesome name. May you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Okay, there you go. So, okay, now actually I want to kind of show you this cool effect. I click on my Petty Kingdom of Munster, and you can see there's two very faint white lines. This is showing you my two vassals giving me all their money and all their troops going towards me. So now I click on the War's Over, click on Disband Armies. Now, if you disband anywhere in your territory, fine. If you disband somewhere else, you're going to take a penalty on how long it takes to re-up your armies. Okay? So try and always disband your armies in your own territory. It doesn't have to be your own county, but somewhere within your own kingdom's borders. Okay, disband all. Okay, now, we're still trying to sway our bishop. Let's go here to the issues. This is a new thing, 4 issues. Okay, so number 1, suggestions. It says increase opinion. Increase Earl tags, which is this guy's opinion of me, which I would like to do, but I'm trying to finish my bishop first. Let's get the bishop. I mean, he's +8. Does he support me? Yes, he does. But how much is left? It's not much left. Let's just finish this, and then we're going to switch to this guy and get him to like me better. Next, powerful vassal demands council position. Earl tag wants to be on my council. What is he good at? Not much. Military. Who's there now? Marshal, my marshal, who happens to be my nephew. So, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, you don't have you don't have to do it, but he's upset that he wants to be here. His best thing is marshal, so I'm actually gonna be losing a marshal point if I do this. But if you want to keep your realm happy, it's one of these things that you sacrifice the 1 point to put him in there, keep him happy. So I'm going to appoint him as marshal, closest for now. Appoint a marshal. Here he is here now. We're going to take a penalty. He's not going to like me firing him, but the penalty he's going to take, not being in control, he's just not going to like me. It's okay. I need my guy to like me, because you start getting into penalties in terms of taxes and this and that if the guy doesn't like you, etc. So let's click on assign. Yeah, so Concho Bar is going to get fired, and he's going to lose 20 opinion for 10 years. I'm sorry. And now he's gone up by 25. Good. So he likes me again. Great. Okay. Let's go. What else is there to do? You can declare war on Earl Eid. Oh. Locane Brian. Your brother. Oh, my brother can marry. And my brother he's got claims on the Kingdom of Ireland, Petty Kingdom of Munster, and Earl of Thomond. Sure, we can get him married. He's unlanded, right? So if I could, for example, take new territory and I get over my domain limit, this is the guy I would give land to. But right now, you always want to pretty much have max domain yourself without giving stuff away. Let's just do prestige. I don't want him to. Here's I'm thinking ahead. In case he decides to challenge me, I don't want him to be too powerful. So I don't want looking at alliance power. I'm going to be looking at prestige because it goes into the family. So let's try and get a prestige boost for him. I'm actually going to click on this and click on adult only. I don't want any children. And we're going to click on, prestige gain. Ravensburg. What are we going to get for this? Locane gets 0, but she'll get something. So that's the best? Yeah. Just being the Duke's brother. Yeah, that's the best we're going to get is 0. The best we can get is 0. The best we can get is 0 prestige. But it's a chance for our family of Brian to expand. So you want him to be married to have children. Okay, so let's click on send proposal. And great. Next, declare war on Earl Eid. So this is this guy here. Okay. Domal, Neil, oh man. This guy's claims. Here he is here. This is my courtier. My courtier will, it gives me an excuse basically to go to war. And it'll give my courtier, he'll become my vassal. Okay, this guy, I'm going on his behalf. I'm basically fighting a war on his behalf. Is that it here? It's it here, right? Objectives. Oh no, it's up here. I'm sorry, it's up here. He will take over all of these territories. Okay, but he'll become my vassal, which means he's going to be another one of these guys. I mean, he won't be in my dukedom, but he'll become my vassal, giving me taxes and money. But it's quite a separation here. So we have to decide if we want to do that. I think we probably will, just to keep the wars going, depending on what this guy's troops count is and what his alliances are, which was 0, 250. He's got 5 knights. We're a little bit better off than he is. Okay, let's just run the game for a few seconds just to kind of build up. So, we're almost there anyways. Okay. Yeah, so I have the alliance now because my brother got married. I could have made a stronger alliance. I'm just worried about him challenging me because he has a claim to my kingdoms too. So let's just go for the prestige over the alliance, even though we got no prestige anyways. But you can see how there's so many different factors to think about here. Okay. So the goal we're going to go through today is obviously the goal to become the King of Ireland. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to try and do this instead of doing like an intro, outro for each one. I think I'm just gonna do it as like 30-minute segments type thing, and just kind of have the videos run in a set like that, as opposed to doing an intro for each one. I think that's probably gonna be best for this type of game because these videos are gonna be so long. Yeah. Okay. So I can still declare war. That's all I can really do right now. Let's just check out my kingdom. Here's my vassals. I have 3 vassals now. So I got this guy here, and my mayor. My family is my son. Does he have any kids yet? Not yet. You want him to have kids because you really want to keep your family chain going. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. At the same time, the next thing to do is, of course, the fabricate claim. Now, what do we want to fabricate claim on? Because this takes quite a bit of time, especially since his skill is so low. The next thing to do, I'm kind of moving towards Dublin. That's what I kind of like to do. Obviously, Dublin is the capital of Ireland, and I believe it was, I don't know if it was the capital of the Kingdom of Ireland. I'm guessing it was, but I don't know for sure it was without like Googling it. I don't know. let's just say, for argument's sake, let's say Dublin was the capital of the Kingdom of Ireland. We're going to try and move this way. I mean, we're going to take this thing over for our guy. Actually, something interesting you can do is, under decisions, you click on invite claimants. And so claimants will come to your kingdom and say, well, I've got a claim on Galloway. And then you'll actually go and take it, and that guy will become your vassal, and Galloway will become part of Ireland type of thing. Yeah, so I'm going to click on this. What's this guy like? He likes me. He's actually quite a good warrior. 527. I think I still have more troops in him. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to click on this. And I'm going to click on this one here. And yeah, it does cost gold. It does cost prestige once you finish. But it gives us a chance to really expand our kingdom. And this will actually be a personal claim to me. Fabricate claim is my personal claim I'm fabricating on this. Okay? I could do that here too. I could do a personal claim on Desmond and force the guy to give me the title by war or other means, but forget it. Let's just keep this like this, and we'll expand this way. In the meantime, we're going to start planning for a war against Alec. Yes, so Bailey constructed in Luminec. Luminich? I'm sorry. I wish I can't pronounce this at all. I'm not really sure how. But yeah, that just means it built the Bailey, so I got my benefits. Okay. What else can we do? There's a hide tent, lookout tower, new origin, new building. We can do wetlands farms, barracks, or a trade port. Trade port and a castle, maybe. Ooh, wow, because it's on a river, I guess. There's a river going through here, so you can build a trade port that'll go along this river. So let's see. This does, what does this do? Outpost buildings. At max, what will it do? Skirmisher and archer damage. Garrison size, control. I mean, I don't have a control issue here in my own county. Defender advantage. This is not the best building for what I need right now. Hide tents gives me also a little bit bonus to my man at arms. Supply limit, control again, and better levies. I'm thinking about barracks preview. You click on preview. Barracks does heavy infantry and spearmen bonuses with a lot more levies. But hunting grounds, lookout tower, high tents. I think I could do farms or hunting grounds. Wetlands farms. Okay, so preview, it gives me, it slows down raiders, hostile raid time plus 10%. It gives me better building time, even at the first one? Yeah, well, even at the first one it does too, okay. Supply limit with tax bonuses. And just check out just took the farm one. One last thing. Defender advantage, levies, light cavalry with the hunting grounds. So I think it's gonna do the hunting grounds. Light cavalry, defender advantage. I just want to check one more. Just double check again. Construction time, 0.3, 0.2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the hunting grounds because we're gonna have cavalry and it's gonna be cool. So yeah, we're gonna do hunting grounds and we're gonna construct hunting grounds right there. Right. So then now we're gonna start looking at this. I'm thinking maybe we're gonna do a seaborne invasion. Yeah, we're gonna sail across and we're gonna land here in Dun al Ingal. Okay, so what we're gonna do is our troops ready to go? Yeah, we're pretty much ready. We're only missing one guy. We're gonna click on this guy. We're going to click here. Whoa. Is she like a short person? Right. So they call her in the game a physical trait dwarf. I'm sorry if that's a bad term. I'm not sure if that's an acceptable term, but that's what they call her in the game. And I've never seen that before. That's actually very interesting. Okay, cool. So let's right-click on him, and we click on Declare War. Now, this is not our claim. It's this guy, our courtier, but who happens to be a covetous craven with a club foot. Oh, man. Oh, but he also has another claim here, which means once he gets this, it's going to give him power. And once he gets this power, he's going to press his claim on this thing. And he's going to take over this. So there's positives and negatives for that. The positive is he's still going to be my vassal, so under my dukedom. So it's going to get me more land, which pushes me closer towards the Kingdom of Ireland, but it's going to make him stronger. And this guy's a pretty, I mean, he's got terrible skills. He's going to want to join my council, 100%. He's going to become a strong, important vassal, and he's going to want a position on my council. He's pretty much garbage at everything. Ugh. Okay, well, for the sake of this playthrough, we're going to do it. I would think twice about it just for those reasons, otherwise, and just kind of go this route and kind of push it this way. But for the sake of this thing, we're going to do it. So let's click on this, click on this, click on Declare War, click on this, click on Declare War. Done. Issue, what's it say? You can call allies to war. I don't think I need it. I'm not going to waste relations on that. Okay, raise all armies. Okay, let it go. Done. Now, let's take to the sea. And it's going to cost me 8 gold for the ships, I guess. I don't know if they're my ships. I don't know whose ships they are. But it cost me 8 gold for this amount of men. Maybe it's 1 gold per 100 men. With no decimal point, maybe. Okay, pause it. Okay, I'm sitting around the map table with my Earl, Tag, and my Mayor, discussing the strategy. Tag points out all of the prime targets we should immediately send raiding parties to pillage, while Dolagus sits back and patiently advocates for us to secure critical locations and wait for the enemy to come to us instead. It is my right to decide. Should we do both strategies? You can improve pillaging defense, improve pillaging. Oh. Whatever, let's do both. How is he? He's not swayed. He did not fall for my sway thing. Okay, now it's, success has gone up to 76. Okay, we're gonna let it go again. I right click to let that go away. And yeah, we're almost at sea. Here we go. So again, it's white. I can no longer cancel this movement. All right, let's sail. Click my guy. Sail over here. And we're gonna land here. No, he's gonna get. You know what? We're gonna land here. No, see, that's my fault. It went too fast. I would want it to land here and not have to fight him as a seaborne landing and fight him and march in. But my own speed, I went too fast, and I wasn't able to change it in time. Okay, let's use the census. Okay, because he's got low skill. It caused me, because he's got low counselor skill. It caused me detriment here. So you really want to have counselors with high skill. I mean, really. Okay, here's the battle. Let's fight. Okay, so we're maneuvering. We're shooting. My footmen are there. I got my 6 knights. He's got 5 knights. Okay. Enemy damage is increased. Now, why is his thing... Oh, because I disembarked from a ship. That's why. I'm getting a huge penalty for coming off the ship, but I mean... Now I'm chasing down his men. The battle's over. And I'm going to be sieging it. Now, it's going to be a big siege because whatever, this guy obviously has good walls, and my army's not big enough to take this. It's going to take me 16 months. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack him again. You'll win decisively. I got to chase him down if I can. Earl Ragnvald, my Earl, converted culture from Norwegian to Irish. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to try and chase him down and beat him again. Okay, we're going to go this way. He keeps on running. See, he keeps on running away. See, now we're committed. I'm hoping I can grab him before he can escape. Oh, I probably should have changed direction. Okay, anyways. There we go. We got him. Okay, now, so now I got the bonus at this time, and he's only got a very few troops left. He's lost the advantage. Now they're retreating. One guy done. I've wiped him. I've wiped his army. Oh no, he's got 6 guys left. Okay, we're gonna march towards his now barony. We're gonna have to sit on this and try and siege this out. Okay, victory, skirmish at Derry, and slaughter at Alec. Alec is here, I guess. Okay, they're gonna march. He's limping a bit. I guess he's a bit recovering from that battle. Something came up. You can call allies to war. No thanks, it's not necessary. And we actually caught them right here. And we won again. Enemy combatants captured. The Mayor Flannan. Okay. Skirmish at Alec. Okay. So that's it. We're going to have to siege this out. It's this icon saying fort level is too high. There's a strong walls here, and I have not enough men, not enough siege equipment, so it's going to take quite a long time to siege this out. And my wife is pregnant again. Great. Okay. You can ransom Mayor Flannan. For 30 gold. I will not do that. I want to wait until the battle's over. I don't want him being ransomed and then rejoining the enemy forces. What's going on in my city? Now, can I actually raise any siege equipment? I can. There's 2 siege equipments so far that I've seen in this game. There might be better ones later on. Onagers and Mangonels. Onagers are up to fort level 9, which is pretty much everything you're going to see in this part of the game, early game. Mangonels are up to fort level 15. We're going to do Onagers. We're going to create these. Okay, they're unraised. So we're going to click raise all armies. They're going to be raised here. Okay. It's going to go 5, and it's going to go up to, I think it's 10. Now, we're going to march this guy here.